Do you feel that so much more is possible for you, that you have a much bigger purpose in life that you have yet been able to either uncover, step into, or even embrace? And did you know that the majority of people who somewhat have an idea of what they're here to do, that either they don't step into it out of fear of what's going to happen, or they don't really know what to do, where to start, or how to really embrace what they kind of know deep within they're here to do. And also, it may seem so far outside of their comfort zone that they're kind of holding back, playing small, and ignoring that feeling that they're having within that so much more is possible for them. Have you ever felt that way where you just knew deep within that so much more is possible for you, but you didn't really act on it? You didn't really step into that, or you didn't really know what to do without getting in your own way. Now in this video, I want to share with you a powerful light code activation to really help you embrace your path ahead so you can step into your power to do what you're meant to do and make a much bigger impact in the world. So stay tuned. Hi there, I'm Kay Sanders, Transformation Success Coach, Akashic Record Guide, and Divine Messenger, here to help you awaken to your power within so you can make that impact that you're here to make, create more success, more abundance, and more freedom. So in this video today, and especially with the new moon today, it's really a powerful time to start really letting go of whatever needs to be let go of. So with this light code activation I want to share with you today, the intention is really to help you release whatever fears you might have that are now ready to be released, any doubts, any lackful thinking, any limiting thinking, anything that is now ready to be released so you can really embrace that path ahead. Because I'm pretty sure you have somewhat of an idea that so much more is possible for you, right? That you know that you are meant to do bigger things, to be more, to have more, to make an impact. But there may also still be a lot of fears and doubts and limiting beliefs that are really holding you back from fully embracing what you're here to do. So I was guided by my guides to really share this activation with you today to help you release whatever is now ready to be released. And like I said, now with this new moon today, powerful energy. Now I did do a video about the 5 things that you need to know about today's new moon, so click that card up here, or the link will also be in the description. So before I go into the light language activation, now let's talk about why is it so important for you to embrace your path ahead. Well, right now, with everything that has been going on, more light workers are actually awakening. More spiritual beings, more people are actually on their spiritual awakening journey, really awakening to their power within, awakening to that part within them that's been kind of asleep for quite a while. Now with last year, we had this massive awakening on a collective level. And you may too. You may just be on your spiritual awakening journey, just recently started your journey, or you have been on your journey for quite a while. It doesn't really matter where you are on your journey, but the point is right now, as we have moved into this new year, a lot is changing, and people like us, the light workers, the light beings, the psychics, the empath, the healers, we're really needed to assist humanity in the healing process. Because, I mean, let's face it, a lot of healing is required moving forward. So if you have that feeling deep within that you're meant to do more, there's a reason for that. Because right now you're being asked to embrace that, to step into whatever it is that you are meant to do moving forward. And this is why this light language activation today is really going to help you clear some of those layers so you can start seeing more clearly, knowing more clearly of what it is that you need to do, and also help you feel empowered to take that next step. Because as you're really going on your spiritual awakening journey, as you continue moving forward, so many amazing things are happening, but also a lot of fear may be coming up. A lot of doubt may be coming up. So this is why it's so important that you start to embrace your path ahead, because we're needed, right? We are here to make an impact. And if you know deep within that you're meant to be, do, and have more, then, well, that feeling is there for a reason. So without further ado, let's just get ready for this light language activation. So if you can just close your eyes, get centered, take a deep breath in and really breathe in light and love, and release anything that doesn't need to be here right now. As you take a moment to get centered, I'm going to call forth 100,000 angels, ascended masters, spirit guides, and beings of the light that can best support us now in this healing and activation. Now the intention is to release any layers of doubt, fear, insecurities, to really help you see more clearly, feel empowered, and also confident, so you can take that next step, the necessary steps forward and towards embracing your path ahead. And also to activate within you the confidence, the clarity, the motivation, the inspiration, the inner knowing and inner wisdom to know exactly what next steps you need to take to move forward. And also want to invite you to just set the intention to allow this activation to do whatever it's intended to do, because it is to your highest and greatest good. Kurastanastu urushta ahila atulukra anata urahasta ahi ina tu ushtu uru lakat a etilu ukru ushta ate ene etu urushta ahi itilikit itu urushta a nu urushta atiki ihina ata arasta ahi tu rutu utana ati lu urashta ane etu urushtu uhutu urutu una ate e nu utu uruna a nu urusta ane elekuru urata ane etu urushta ati kara ahate e nu uru ushta aha ane hala ikuru utu una ate etu urushta aha nu uru kara aha ne ate ele ehishtu urata a tu urata aha ate ale eku urushta ane itu uruta ate iku uruta ane ehe e tu ushta aha ane e uraha ate ha ane ele ushtu aha te ehita tu uru utu ura aha ne ate ehita rata ate itu urushta nukurusta ahan et urusta ke iti ilikr urata ahate ene ete nu utu ruta ane nu uru utu uha ate eke ihuksta ahana a nu tu raste ehe ete le utu urata ate tu uta ana a ke iku usta an esta ahate hu uta ahane etu ruta ahate hu urusta ana ate le urusta ate aha ate eheti nutu utu ka ate etu ruk ate ekat ah nuku utuku ahate ate elukta ahate etu usta na ata aha ata hitu uruta ana ata ale etu ara ata ita nu usta ane etu ru la aka ane e hu ustu uru utu na ata aha na atiata tu utu uhutu uru utu unuka ata ate etu urusta ate ila kat ahate eti itu uruta nutu kutu aista tarahate ehe. Now take a deep breath in and anchor in that energy. Now, this was quite a beautiful light language transmission, and what I was able to see was like really a path ahead, like a long path, which was before it was really more in the dark, and with the light language it really cleared up, the guides really cleared up that density that was really overshadowing that path ahead. But now the guidance that I am asked to share with you is don't focus too far out, because it can be quite overwhelming if you're looking ahead and you do know where you want to go, but just the distance that you need to overcome to get to your destination of where you want to be can be quite overwhelming, can be quite frightening, because you know that there's so much in between from where you are right now to where you want to be, that it could lead to paralysis, like that you really feel so paralyzed by all that needs to shift, all that needs to happen, all that you need to do, all that you need to grow into, that is easy to then get stuck. So the guidance that I have for you is just take one step at a time. Still set your intention of where you want to go, like really keep that vision in mind of where you want to be, where you want to go, what you want to achieve, and still have that vision, you know, in your mind where you want to be, where you want to go, and what you want to accomplish and who you want to become. But don't get overwhelmed by the distance that's between where you're at right now to where you want to be, but just take one step at a time. It's really like, think of it as those stepping stones. You take one step and the next step will appear. So focus on the steps right now that you can take, and even if it's just the small steps, even if it's just figuring out what you want to do or where you want to go, what you want to experience, what you want to create in your life. Take one step at a time. And if you're overwhelmed, if you're feeling kind of like you're stuck and you're holding back, just get back to center. Get back to center and just look at, okay, what one step can I take right now? It doesn't have to be a major leap. sometimes just taking time to tune in and realize what it is that you want to do. That's all it takes sometimes, just to take that next step. Maybe you just meditate to get more clarity, or you do something, you write in your journal, something that will help you move forward. Do whatever feels in alignment with that next step, with whatever will lead you to moving one step closer to your destination. But don't focus so much on where you want to be, just focus on it one step at a time. Maybe sometimes you kind of take 2 steps, but don't get overwhelmed by the bigger picture. I mean, like I said, it's great to have that vision of where you want to be, but then also be open to course correct, because what may be in alignment with you at this time may shift as you move forward, because as you continue to awaken more and more to the truth of who you are, you will then also realize that, what I wanted like maybe a month ago maybe doesn't feel right anymore, or maybe 6 months down the road, as you maybe have gone through a lot of healing and releasing and waking up even more, you realize that I really don't want this in that particular way anymore. That's why it's so important, just have that vision of what you want to experience, at the destination where you want to be, but don't focus so much on all the small details, because the details will fall in place as you keep taking those steps forward, because you can make the entire plan right now of what you want to do this entire year, right? But then something may happen. Maybe you have another awakening. Maybe you learn about something and you're kind of shifting in your course. So be open to course correcting as well. That's why the guides want you to focus on just one step. Take that one step after another that will lead you to the destination of where you need to be, where you're meant to be, of what you are here to do. And allow yourself to be empowered by this. I mean, this is a great journey. This is an amazing journey that you're on right now. So just take one step at a time. One step at a time, that will lead you to where you need to be. But I have a question for you today. What do you think is holding you back from really stepping into this? And also, have you had any realizations as I was sharing the light codes of activation with you just now? Did you notice any shifts? Did you have any realizations? Did you maybe have somewhat of a glimpse of what you're here to do? Or do you already know what you're here to do? Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you experienced, and also what it is that maybe you already know what you're here to do. Share it with the world. Let the universe know that this is what you're here to do. Make a statement to the universe. Leave a comment below. Let me know. I would love to know. Now, I want to invite you today, since it is the new moon, it's a great time to really gain some more clarity of what it is that you want to create in your life. What is it that you want to experience? And I want to invite you, write about your desires, write about your intentions, set clear intentions. Now, if you already know what you want to do, maybe go a little deeper. Also uncover what is it that maybe could be holding you back or standing in your way of fully stepping into what you want to create, or even fulfilling your intentions or reaching your intentions, creating your intentions. Get some clarity. And I also want to invite you, dream a little bigger. Allow yourself to dream bigger. Now with the light language, there may have been an activation within you to allow yourself to dream a little bigger. So I want to invite you, tune in and allow yourself to dream bigger a little bit. Expand the vision that you already have for moving forward. And if you haven't really had a vision up until this point, allow yourself to see what's truly possible for you. Tune in and allow yourself to expand on what's possible for you, what you think is possible for you, and also of your vision. And write it down. Allow the new moon to really intensify your intentions. Infuse it with more power so you can more easily manifest the desires that you have. And also, I just want to invite you, if you like this transmission, if you enjoy these kind of light language activations or also angel messages, then I want to invite you to subscribe to my channels. More is coming where I will share more content from the angels, more light language activations. So if you're on your spiritual awakening journey and you're really looking for that guidance, that help, that assistance, that clarity, and even that healing and the divine guidance, then please subscribe to my channel. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, maybe even share it with anyone that you think could benefit from listening to this. So I want to thank you for being here with me today, and also be sure to check out the video on the 5 key things you need to know about today's new moon, and I will talk to you again in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant, successful day. Namaste.